Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review, and next up is the Hasbro 6-inch G.I. Joe Classified Series Wave 2 Red Ninja. This is number 8 in the G.I. Joe Classified Series line. These figures are hitting Target now. They share the same DPCI as Wave 1, which is 0871633310. Now, unfortunately, there is no way of knowing if your store has Wave 1 or Wave 2, or which figures in Wave 2 that they're going to have, so you would have to just go and check. But Red Ninja is definitely going to be the hard one to find, as he is only packed 1 per case. So you got 3 Cobra Commander, 2 Gung-ho, 1 Red Ninja. What the hell was Hasbro thinking? Short packing an army builder figure. Look, the front artwork looks amazing. It also shows 3 of them right there in the artwork. People are going to want multiples, and they only packed it 1 per case. So I really recommend pre-ordering at either Amazon, Entertainment Earth, Dorkside, Big Bad Toy Store, wherever you can, to make sure you can get enough of these to army build them. But be on the lookout, Targets, they're hitting now. So thank you to Paul. He actually found a couple in Sacramento. He grabbed them both and then hooked me up with one and met up with him. Great guy, so really appreciate it, Paul. Thank you so much. Looking at the rest of the package, we have the different insignias for the Red Ninja. The number 8 there. Back of the package is the same as all the other G.I. Joe figures so far. And then there is that artwork, and that just looks absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can brighten it up a little bit for you guys. There it is. Look how awesome that side artwork looks of the Red Ninja. Very, very, very cool. So, let's get to it and open it up. Okay, and here is the Red Ninja out of the package. Look at that, all weapons and everything stored either on him or in his hands. So I love it when figures are actually able to do that, even though mine are just going to end up going right back into the box. But anyway, the figure looks really good. There's a couple of things that I don't really like about it. Actually, one major thing that I just really don't like about it. Everything else I like, but there's one thing I don't like about the head, or there's 2 things. One thing I really don't like about the head, and one thing that's weird. He has a Cobra symbol right on his headband up at the top there, but on the packaging, he actually has the Arashikage clan symbol on his headband, which they did not do for the figure. So you have the Arashikage symbol there, then the figure actually has the Cobra emblem there in the front. So kind of weird, but let's zoom in and take a closer look. Okay, so here's an up-close look at the Red Ninja figure, and as you can see right there in the front, you actually have that Cobra symbol on the headband that I had mentioned just a few seconds ago. But looking at it, looks really good. So the thing, let's right away, that I don't like, so looking at the head sculpt, so if I move the head up, you can see how that red hood looks on him in comparison to the neck, and it looks bad, like real bad. You have to, like, just the way it's in there, it's really weird looking. Like, it makes the neck look really tiny, as I try and get a super bright light in there so you can see. So that's just really weird. It's kind of jarring. Now, I get it, why it's like that, and because you have this big collar piece on this chest armor thing, so if it's down, it's hidden, you can't notice it, not a big deal, especially from the side. But when you look at it like that, and you're looking at the tiny neck, it's very noticeable. So that's like the big thing. That's really the only thing that I don't like on this figure. The rest of the figure is just awesome all around. If you like the Snake Eyes figure, you're gonna like this figure because it's basically the Snake Eyes figure. I mean, we even have all the same weapons that came in the deluxe Snake Eyes version, and he just has the couple of different added parts, or, you know, Snake Eyes didn't have that. He had a different belt. We have this one here, and then we have this armor piece on the chest there. So that's really the only difference, and then obviously the head sculpt. The neck is different too, though, actually, because we get the weird neck on this guy compared to what we got on Snake Eyes. But looking at the figure, it just looks really good. The dark red of the actual body itself looks pretty good, and then some of those other armor pieces are done in a brighter red, and that's just kind of painted over the darker red. Doesn't look bad. I think it looks kind of muted that way, so I kind of like it when you have kind of darker colors, you know, especially on a Ninja. We get a little bit of gray at the top of the boot, black boots, the guards and stuff are all red, everything like that there. A little bit of black and kind of that belt piece and stuff, and you can see all the weapon storage that he has here. I have the 2 sides back there, and I'm sure you can kind of change it up whichever way you want. We have this back piece right here, this sheath piece, so I put the 2. I believe these are commas because everybody, you know, ripped into me on the comments of my Storm Shadow figure. So there, and then I have this sword, the long sword, sheathed in there, and then I have his shorter sword on his hip sheath there, and then he's just holding his axes because with the axe, there's no storage for the axe anywhere on the figure. And then you can see this just ports right on into his back, which then ports into the back of the figure. But yeah, looks really good. We get a little bit of gray in there as well. Don't want to forget that. And then we got these ninja stars, whatever the official term for those are. I'm not really sure. But there's just a little bit of black paint on there. They missed the mark a little bit on the black paint, so it's not done like super cleanly or anything, but it's not bad. So just to give you guys the heads up on that. But yeah, looks really, really nice. Now let's zoom out and take a look at his articulation. Actually, let's look at the weapons first. Okay, so looking at the accessories, he comes with two sides. They are just done in all black. Again, these are the same that came with the G.I. Joe, the Snake Eyes Deluxe that was exclusive to Hasbro Pulse. As you can see on the black of the Red Ninja's belt, you can just kind of slip them on in there. Whether these ones are meant to go there or not, I assume they are, because you know, if you put them anywhere else, they'll be real loose, and they're just a nice fit in there, and they're not going to fall out or anything. We have these two commas, if I'm saying that right, KMA. Those look good. Again, these are the same that came with that deluxe Snake Eyes. So here on this back sheath, you can see there's 3 slots there. One that's obviously for a sword, and then 2 circular ones. So these handles fit right on in there, nice and secure. They're not going to fall out. So you can do it like that. You can have them to the side, however you want to do it. And then the sheath. So we have 2 swords. You can use either one you want in there. It's just that this one, this really long one, this long blade, I'm sure has a name. You guys let me know down in the comments below what kind of sword this is. So you can do this one in here. The tricky thing is there's a little bit of curvature to it. So you just kind of have to put it in there. And then it's a very nice tight fit. So it's not going to be falling out. It's not really going to go anywhere. I kind of think this one's made for this one, but you know, you could choose however you want to do it. And then you can just port it on in the back, because if you use the hip sheath, you could see that it is really, really long. So it comes up to, and basically hitting him in the face, comes up to his eye level. So that's why I think the short blade is going to be the one that actually goes sheathed into his hip, like so. And that's done a little bit looser. As you can see, it can fall out, but we have that. And then we have the two of these axes. These are the same, of course, that we've seen before. There is no storage. There's no hook or anything to hook on there. I was checking to see if maybe there was something there. So these you would just have to basically hold in his hand if you want to store them. There's no other way. So those are the accessories for the Red Ninja. Okay, so let's go over the articulation for the Red Ninja. Now remember, every head in the G.I. Joe Classified Series line is on a ball hinge, and then the neck itself is on a ball joint independent of the head. So the neck peg there, you can get some good circular motion in there. With the hinge, you can get him to look down all the way, but then his head gets buried in his collar. And then with that hinge, again, you can get him to look all the way up. So that is very good. You can get the shoulder to go up this high. You can get a full rotation, but the way this this chest piece right here, the shield or whatever you would call it, sticks out, so be aware of that. There is an upper bicep swivel there. You get a double jointed elbow, which works out like so. Wrists swivel, and they do hinge. We have a roll of the dice hinge here. There is a butterfly joint, but it's going to be hindered with this armor piece. So get back, you can do a little bit, and then this armor piece is kind of a rubber material, so it'll move with it a little bit, not a whole lot. Going forward, again, we don't get a whole lot of crossbody, but we get some in there. Ab crunching forward, he can crunch forward that much. Back, he can go back that much, and it kind of hits the size there. And then the waist is on a ball joint, so you can get some circular motion. You can pivot to the side, pivot to the other side. I apologize for the background noise. The landscaping is going on today. You can get it to go forward, you can get that to go back, and then you can get the turn in that waist ball there. Legs go out that far apart. We do have the drop down hip, so without dropping down, you can kick the leg forward that much. Dropping it down, you can kick the leg up a lot higher, which is great. You have upper thigh cut there. double jointed knee, which was a little bit stiff there. You have a boot swivel there, foot hinges all the way down. You get a good hinge up, ankle pivot, and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So definitely solid figure. It's basically the Snake Eyes figure though, because we have the same exact body. The only difference is obviously this chest armor piece and then this belt piece and sash there. So there's the Red Ninja. Let's see how he compares to some other G.I. Joe figures. Okay, and we have our ninjas together. We have Snake Eyes, Red Ninja, and Storm Shadow, the Arctic Mission Storm Shadow that's exclusive to Amazon. The Red Ninja from Wave 2, Snake Eyes from Wave 1. Again, I got mine from Doming Toys. It is not available. Amazon says October. Red Ninja, Wave 2 is hitting targets now. Again, DPCI 087163310. Shares the same DPCI with Wave 1. And then Snake Eyes, of course, you know, Wave 1 has been hitting Target and Walmart as well. Okay, and Red Ninja compared to Cobra, so we have Destro and Cobra Commander there. You can see he's actually pretty short compared. I mean, Cobra Commander's kind of short compared to Destro too. Destro is quite a large figure, but Red Ninja is actually really short looking. You know what? So was Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. And the Army Builders, Red Ninja and Cobra Trooper. Cobra Trooper is actually, surprisingly, I would say going to be slightly easier to get because Target stores are getting full cases of 6, whereas everywhere else will only be getting cases of Wave 2 and will only have one Red Ninja. So Red Ninja, mark my words, will be harder to find than Cobra Trooper. I know Cobra Trooper is very hard right now because it's extremely early on, but these are early also and only one per case, so think about that. So be aware of that. Whereas I know everyone wants Cobra Trooper and they want multiples, they got to have at least 6 or whatever. They might be able to get all of that at one time. Whereas Red Ninja, however many you want, you may only be able to get one at a time. Again, unless you order online. I'll have a couple of pre-order links down in the video description below as well. But some awesome Army Builders so far. Very, very pleased and happy with the G.I. Joe classified line so far. And here is the whole entire Wave 2 all side by side. How it's only a 3-figure wave, I don't understand, whereas Wave 1 had 5 different figures, so it's pretty crazy. But you can see Cobra Commander, Red Ninja next to Gung-ho, and Gung-ho is just massive. Yes, he has a huge head. A lot of people were commenting about that, but he just towers over these 2 figures. So Wave 2, pretty good. Wish we would have had more figures, but I guess with Cobra Island dropping at the same time, there's just a lot of G.I. Joe to go around right now. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Red Ninja figure. Yes, the head hood, along with the skinny neck, looks kind of weird inside that collar piece, but lots of times it's hidden, so overall it's not that big of a deal, but it is definitely something noticeable. Lots of reuse here. All the weapons we've seen before, the entire body we've seen before, but new pieces added onto it that differentiate it from the Snake Eyes body. I don't mind that. Those things are going to happen, but it is what it is. The Red Ninja being only packed 1, it's definitely going to be difficult to find, so good luck out there hunting. Again, please be respectful at your local Target stores when asking about Cobra Island, when asking about Wave 2. Wave 2 doesn't have a street date. The individual DPCIs do, but that's for Target.com. It's not going to apply to in-store because when you scan them, they all come up with the assortment from Wave 1 as well. So good luck out there. Hope you guys find it. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you think of this figure. Are you getting it? How many did you pre-order? How many are you looking to get? If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.